If you receive Social Security by direct deposit and you have not checked your bank account setup in the last 90 days, your payment could be frozen, delayed, or redirected without a single warning from your bank or from SSA. This is not a scam warning. This is a rule change. In 2026, both SSA and the federal banking system have updated the rules governing how your Social Security deposit works, when your bank is allowed to freeze your account, and what happens when you need to make a change to your direct deposit information. 3 separate conditions can result in your monthly check not arriving, and most seniors do not know any of them exist. If you have Social Security arriving in your bank account right now, this video is for you. Stay until the end. The steps are specific, they are free, and they can prevent a payment interruption before it happens.
If you are not subscribed, do that right now and turn on the bell. SSA updated these rules without notifying beneficiaries directly. This channel did. Every month, over 70 million Americans receive a Social Security payment by direct deposit. For most of them, the money lands in their account on a predictable schedule, and they never think twice about the mechanics behind it. That assumption is now dangerous. The banking and payment rules governing Social Security direct deposits changed significantly in 2025 and carry into 2026. These changes affect 3 separate situations that can cause your payment to freeze, delay, or disappear entirely.
First, if a creditor has ever obtained a court order against you, your bank may be required to review your account and could freeze money that exceeds a specific federal protection limit, even if that money came from Social Security. Second, if you need to change your direct deposit bank account for any reason, SSA's new fraud prevention protocols create a verification process that can delay your next payment if you do not follow the exact correct steps. Third, if your current bank account has any inconsistency with your SSA records, wrong address, incorrect name, recently closed account, your payment can be suspended entirely until you resolve it at an SSA office. None of these situations come with advance notice, none of them require a mistake on your part, and none of them are automatically fixed by calling your bank.
Here is why each of these 3 situations happens. Condition 1. The bank freeze risk. Federal law protects Social Security direct deposits from most creditor garnishments. When your bank receives a court order to garnish money in your account, your bank must look at your account history to see if you received federal benefits by direct deposit in the last 2 months. This is called the 2-month lookback period under 31 CFR Part 212. The debt collector is permitted to garnish money in your account that is over 2 months' worth of benefits. If your account has more than 2 months' worth of benefits, your bank can garnish or freeze the extra money. For example, if you receive $1,000 in Social Security benefits by direct deposit each month and you have $3,000 in your account, the bank can turn over $1,000 of the $3,000 to a debt collector.
The critical detail most seniors do not know: this automatic protection applies only to direct deposits of your Social Security benefits. If you receive a paper check and deposit it manually instead, the 2-month lookback rule does not trigger in the same way, leaving you more exposed to a freeze. Or if your Social Security funds are mixed with other income in the same account, the math becomes more complicated, and these protections may not cover the full balance. Condition 2. The new direct deposit change rules. SSA is taking proactive steps to enhance the security of its services by implementing stronger identity verification procedures. Individuals seeking these services who cannot use their personal My Social Security account, which requires online identity proofing, will then need to visit a local Social Security office to prove their identity in person.
At the same time, the agency will expedite processing all direct deposit change requests, both in person and online, to 1 business day. Prior to this change, online direct deposit changes were held for 30 days. But here is the catch. When you request a direct deposit change, the SSA may place a temporary hold while verifying your identity. In some cases, this can delay payments by days or even weeks, depending on the situation. If your old bank account is closed before the change is complete, your payment could be paused entirely. Around 40% of direct deposit fraud cases are linked to phone calls where someone impersonates a beneficiary and requests a bank change. This is why SSA now requires identity verification before processing any banking update.
What you need to say is account information inconsistencies. SSA cross-references your account details against multiple external databases on an ongoing basis. If your mailing address, account holder name, or bank routing number does not match what SSA has on file, a payment hold can be triggered automatically. Average resolution time when this happens? Days to weeks, depending on your local SSA office workload. Here are the specific rules and thresholds that apply to your account right now. The 2-month protection rule, 31 CFR Part 212. Before a bank can levy money from your account, it must first check if any Social Security benefits have been deposited into the account in the last 2 months. The bank must calculate a protected amount. This protected amount is either the total of all federal benefit deposits made in the past 2 months or your current account balance, whichever is lower. The bank cannot garnish this protected amount.
This protection is automatic, but only if your Social Security is arriving by direct deposit. If you recently switched from a paper check to direct deposit, the protection clock starts from the date of your first direct deposit. It is not retroactive. What this means in practice, if you receive $1,800 per month in Social Security and your account balance is $4,500, the protected amount is $3,600, 2 months of deposits. The remaining $900 is not protected and can be frozen or seized under a valid court order. Your bank is required to notify you within 1 business day of taking any action on a garnishment order under 31 CFR Part 1212.
The new identity verification requirement, the biggest Social Security direct deposit changes in 2026, involves how you update your account details. In many cases, the Social Security Administration now requires identity verification online or in person. This means you may not be able to simply call and update your banking information anymore. 3 methods are currently accepted by SSA to update your direct deposit information. Method 1. Online via ssa.gov/myaccount. Fastest option, requires 2-factor authentication. If your identity cannot be fully verified online, SSA will lock the request and require in-person resolution. Method 2. By phone at 1-800-772-1213. Phone-initiated changes sometimes receive additional scrutiny and may trigger a request for in-person verification, particularly if you have not contacted SSA recently. Method 3. In person at your local SSA field office. This is the most reliable method and often results in the cleanest processing.
The Account Verification Service, AVS. SSA plans to implement the Department of Treasury's Bureau of Fiscal Services Payment Integrity Service called Account Verification Service, or AVS. AVS provides instant bank verification services to proactively and timely prevent fraud associated with direct deposit change requests. What this means for you, when you submit a new bank account for direct deposit, SSA will now verify in real time that the account exists, that it is open, and that the name on the account matches your SSA record. If any of those 3 checks fail, your change will be flagged and your payment may be held until you resolve the discrepancy in person. Step 1. Verify your current direct deposit setup is correct. Log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount. Go to your profile. Confirm that your bank account routing number, and account holder name exactly match what your bank has on file. If there is any discrepancy, even a middle initial, a hyphen, or a nickname, update it now before a payment is affected. If you do not have an online My Social Security account, call SSA at 1-800-772-1213 Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and ask a representative to confirm your direct deposit information is current. The easiest and most secure way to update your direct deposit information is online through your personal My Social Security account. To avoid potential payment disruptions, it is recommended to keep your old bank account open until you have confirmed that your first payment has successfully been deposited into your new account.
Step 2. If you need to change your bank account, do it correctly. Do not call your bank. Your bank cannot change your SSA direct deposit information. Only SSA can. Do not call SSA's 1-800 number as your only step if there is any chance your identity verification is not current. The safest and fastest method is log into ssa.gov/myaccount and update your direct deposit information online. If you cannot complete 2-factor authentication online, go in person to your local SSA field office. Bring a government-issued photo ID and a voided check or bank statement showing your new account number and routing number. Do not close your old bank account until you have received at least 1 payment in the new account. Closing your old account before the transfer is confirmed will trigger an automatic payment suspension.
Step 3. Protect yourself against the 2-month lookback rule. If you have ever had a debt judgment against you, medical debt, credit card debt, a tax lien, or any court-ordered payment, keep a dedicated account that receives only your Social Security direct deposit and no other income. Keeping those benefits in a dedicated account makes it easier for your bank to identify and protect the funds during a levy review. And it also makes it easier for you to document the source of the money if you need to contest an account freeze. If your bank freezes your account, call SSA immediately at 1-800-772-1213 and request a letter confirming that the funds in the account originated from Social Security direct deposit. This documentation is what your bank needs to release the protected portion under 31 CFR Part 212.
Step 4. If your payment is delayed or missing, act within 3 business days. Call SSA at 1-800-772-1213. Ask specifically, "My Social Security direct deposit did not arrive. Can you confirm the payment was issued and tell me the status of the deposit?" SSA can confirm whether the payment was sent, whether it was returned by your bank, and whether a hold was placed on your account. Do not wait more than 3 business days before making this call. If SSA confirms the payment was sent, but your bank has not received it, contact your bank's fraud department directly and request a trace on the deposit using the SSA-provided trace number.
Step 5. Note state-specific considerations. Some states have additional creditor protections beyond the federal 31 CFR Part 212 rule that may protect a larger portion of your account balance. Contact your state health insurance assistance program at shiphelp.org or your state's Consumer Protection Office for guidance on what additional protections apply in your state. Here is the full picture for seniors with Social Security direct deposit. Step 1. Log into ssa.gov/myaccount and confirm your current bank account routing number, account number, and name on file exactly match your bank records. If anything is wrong, update it now. Step 2. If you need to change your bank account, do not close the old account until one payment has arrived in the new account. Use ssa.gov/myaccount online or go in person to your local SSA office. Do not rely solely on a phone call to 1-800-772-1213 for banking changes. Identity verification may require in-person follow-up.
Step 3. If you have any existing debt judgments against you, keep your Social Security deposits in a dedicated account, separate from other income. Federal law under 31 CFR Part 212 protects up to 2 months of deposits, but only if your bank can clearly identify them as Social Security. Step 4. If your payment does not arrive, call 1-800-772-1213 within 3 business days. Ask for confirmation that the payment was issued and request a trace number if it was not received. Step 5. For state-specific additional protections, contact your SHIP counselor at shiphelp.org or your state's Consumer Protection Office. None of these steps require a lawyer. All of them are available at ssa.gov or by calling 1-800-772-1213. The seniors whose payments stay uninterrupted are the ones who verify their setup before something goes wrong, not after. Share this video with anyone you know who receives Social Security by direct deposit. Subscribe so you never miss an update like this one.